trucks sell that are cheaper and less than what mine is.
Right.
And there is something to be said. There's a lot of people, your name is attached to a lot of trucks. So there could be some, your name is attached to my truck. I can't sell mine.
Yeah.
So.
But it's an S10.
It's to the Hammer Down, a racing report, show number 396 for Thursday, the 18th of September. Scott Hammer, Ron Miller, and Corey McCaughey coming at you live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch from the Dominator Race Products studio. It's been a busy week.
It has.
I'm excited. We were talking to, working on a deal with a new sponsor.
Yeah.
A very cool new sponsor.
That could be real fun.
That could be, and could involve a lot of giveaways.
And it could give us something to do the other 6 months out of the year.
It
Scott.
could, and it's not bowling.
That's true.
I don't bowl. I sponsor a team, though.
That's nice of you. Tonight on the show, we're going to speak with Showdown Series director, founder, owner.
Sure.
All the above. Also, Fremont Speedway race director.
Yep. And
Any other title? Oh, and Waynesfield. Any other titles I'm missing?
We promote over at the Auto League Bull Ring, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Go-kart stuff.
Yep.
Corey McCaughey.
Yeah.
Call him what you want. He's got a lot of titles. Also, we'll be speaking with Chris Mize Memorial Race Champion. She had the fastest time overall this past weekend. Megan Elliott. We're going to give her a call here in a little bit.
I wonder
as well.
how Dusty Moore feels about getting beat.
He showed up
by a
too
girl.
because he was ready to claim the belt.
Yep.
I don't know. Did you see the belt that we had? For that?
Yeah.
He
Pretty
couldn't. He couldn't fathom being beaten by a compact, let alone a girl. Oh, Dusty.
So many
So,
jokes.
yes, congratulations to Megan Elliott. She beat his time by 10 seconds, too.
Holy
It wasn't even close. She, I don't know what, she was behind most of it. She didn't even
she
finish
got
the hot dog
She
part
got the
first.
hot dog down pretty quick.
But Ken was still ahead of her.
And she kept her car running, so all she had to do was hop in, slam it in gear, and go.
Well, put her helmet on, do her belts,
That was quick. And
she was fast about that.
And Ken had some real issues getting his belts on.
Is that? I was wondering what was going on over there.
It was X-rated.
Oh,
He was
down in that area, huh?
Yeah.
Those belts are hard to. They disappear sometimes. Get into some weird crevices.
Yeah. Good thing we weren't recording what he had to say.
I do have video of that race. I haven't edited it yet, but we'll put that up probably sometime this week.
It was fun, and we got to do it again.
Well, she's got the belt. We gotta see. She's
gotta
got to
do
earn
it
it again next year.
Yeah.
We'll be talking Showdown Series a little bit later with Corey here. He's it's back after a year off.
Yeah.
The Hammer Down Clash was kind of the bridge series between the 2 years.
Yeah, it was appreciated as well. It needed to happen. It just, I still work the deal. It just needed to be a little different last year. That's all.
And there's a lot of changes for this year.
Yeah.
Rules.
Yeah. A lot of. So we'll cover all that stuff.
Yeah.
You got the money?
Yeah. Yeah, we got a points purse for if there's only one race, if one weather's out and we only get one race, we're paying the points.
Okay.
Yep.
Before we get to all that, let's pay a couple bills here. The 50th season at Oakshade Raceway is winding down. There's only 2 weeks left. This week is Trick or Treat Night and Autograph Night with gates opening at 3 o'clock, and the pits will be open until 5:15. So come early. Gates opening an hour earlier. You can go in there, get pictures, or autographs from your favorite drivers or drivers you don't like. I guess it doesn't matter. Any of them, you can go up and say hi or say what the hell.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Probably prefer the more civilized things. But then at intermission, there'll be trick-or-treating for the kids, passing out a lot of candy. So kids can come dressed up in their costumes.
Ooh.
Test them out.
Yeah.
What is that, about a little over a month away?
Maybe adults too, I would assume.
Yeah, sure. But keep it kid-friendly.
Absolutely.
Okay. But that's this weekend. Also, added to the purses this week. I don't know who the sponsors were. I just got the text that said Sportsman feature. The DCR Graphic Sportsman will be paying $750 to win, and the Dominator Superstocks will be paying $500 to win.
All right.
This Saturday night. And then season wraps up with the Showdown Series, which you're going to be talking about here tonight. That's going to be a week from Saturday, the 27th. For updates and more on Oakshade Raceway, visit oakshaderaceway.com. Or follow along on social media, Oakshade Raceway, where the fastest meet to race. And if you're looking for a wedding or an event DJ, get a hold of Ron Bird at Magic Moment Entertainment. He helped me out at Oakshade
last
this past week.
Saturday.
Did a great job. I appreciated that.
I heard him,
I was glad he was off. Didn't have a wedding that I think he's got a wedding this coming Saturday, so he's not going to be able to help out. But he can make your event magical. He brings decades of DJ experience, smooth planning, and professional-grade entertainment to your big day. Mention the Hammer Down Race Report. You'll save $100 off your reception DJ service, and you can rest easy knowing there's no surprise charges, no fees, no mileage, or no fees for mileage or lighting, and he covers or has full liability coverage included. Whether you're in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, or Kentucky, Magic Moment is there to make your event unforgettable. Man, I should just...
Unforgettable, Scott.
Thank you. I'm just going to give you the read here. Give him a call, 419-594-2261, or connect on Facebook under Magic Moment Entertainment or Ohio Sports Blitz. Also got to mention Dominator Race Products, Ron Miller Race Cars, Dippin' Motorsports, DCR Graphics, and Freeze Frame Photos. Well, we got a couple minutes before we're going to get to Megan here.
Okay.
Told her we'll give her a call about 7:15. So before we get to her, let's do our racing roundup real quick. Talk about action from this past week.
Racing roundup.
Fremont Speedway. I swear I heard music coming from something else.
What?
One of these cameras, I think. But anyways, Fremont Speedway this past weekend, doubleheader there. Friday night, the Jim Joanne. Is it just the Jim Ford Classic?
Jim and Joanne Ford
Okay.
Classic.
I saw the Jim Ford Class. I wasn't sure if they
Yeah.
dropped the Joanne for some reason.
No, it's known as that.
Just shortened it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the JFC is what everybody basically calls it.
Friday night, Cap Henry picking up the All-Star Circuit of Champion win, and actually Saturday as well. He's had a phenomenal season.
He really has.
Thought that was like win 16 or 17 for him. Something like
Between
that.
Attica and Fremont, or
Just overall.
just overall
Yep.
this season?
I think he's got one in Wayne County and, here and there and stuff. So,
I think he's got at least one at Millstream, too.
yeah, he might have won both of the 410
Yeah.
races at Millstream now I'm
I
thinking
think
about
you're anyways, other winners, Craig Dittman and Steve Miller getting each getting a win in the dirt truck features, and then Saturday night, as we mentioned, Cap Henry getting the All-Star win there. What was that, a 10,000 to win show, 12,000
10,000 to win, and then there was lap money as well.
Oh.
That was up to $10,000 towards each lap led. I think it was like $250 a lap or something like that. Last year he won the whole thing. He led every lap, so he got a bonus 10 grand on top. I think he got the lead somewhere around lap 15, if I'm remembering right, somewhere in there. And
I think he spoiled our last week's guest from getting the win, because I think Casey Jedrzak finished second in at least one of those, either Friday or Saturday.
might have been Friday because it was the 49X car that finished second on Saturday.
Something interesting about the trucks on Friday, Scott. Both of them were
Ron Miller race car trucks?
No. One was Dippman Motorsports,
that's true.
and
That's
one was
true.
Ron Miller Race Cars. Both sponsors of the Hammer Down Racing Report, and they both.
So all other truck makers should be sponsors of this show too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
and Dittman's is I think that's the first Ford to win a dirt truck race at Fremont.
Really?
Yeah, that's a Ford frame. It's got the distributor in the front.
Ford motor in it too.
It's a Chevy re-engineered Ford.
I figured with Jamie.
Well,
and
Jamie was involved at all.
And both of those trucks had Ford-style engines in them.
Oh, yeah.
And they were both built by DAS, Dave Dickens Engines.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, they got LS's in them. So distributors up front in those. Looks like a Ford.
Seth Snyder and John Ivey were the 305 winners at Fremont then on Saturday night. Oakshade Raceway on Saturday, the Dominator Superstock Spectacular. Brad Eitenauer getting the win in that one. Rusty Smith getting a win in the DCR Graphic Sportsman. He had a pretty good season in late model this year. Tim Strait won in the compacts. And, of course, we mentioned Megan Elliott, the Chris Mize Memorial Hot Dog Race winner for the compacts and also overall fastest time. So she got the championship belt there, courtesy of Big D's Barbecue and Charlie K's Barbecue. Butler Speedway, Saturday, Tyler Gunn getting the win in the 410s. Kurt Spalding, your UMP modified winner. Jacob Wilbur, street stock winner. And Brian Isley, the winner in the 4-cylinders. Lorraine Raceway Park, they had a doubleheader weekend this past weekend. Saturday night, Roy Lowe was your factory stock winner. Joe Warner. I used to work with a Joe Warner.
Really?
Don't think he's the same Joe Warner here, but
It's a go-kart guy named Joe Warner as well.
well, then this could be, I don't know, Buckeye Buggies.
Yeah, that'd be him.
Okay.
Yep, 72.
He won in the Buckeye Buggies on Saturday, and then Sunday, a lot more features on Sunday. Jonathan Ryder, winner of the Outlaw Late Models. Cody Gallaghy.
Galogi.
Okay, I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
He was your Outlaw 350 Super Modified winner. Rick Groach, Modified winner.
I don't know the name.
Billy Roberts, I got that one. Ohio Wheelman Series winner. Josh Way, winner in the Grand Nationals. Zach Myers, Pro Compact winner. And Luke Justice, winner in the factory stock. Nope, there's one more. Warriors. Jay Hribar, Hribar.
I don't know that one either.
Okay, good. I don't feel as bad then.
We'll call him Rebar.
Rebar, I like it.
Yeah.
It's close enough. It's like H Rebar. Montpelier Speedway, Saturday, Hoosier Hustle got canceled due to rain.
Oh, that happened.
It was one blob of rain. It just kind of went south. I was
That
watching
the-
it because I was a
that
little worried
the-
for
That was
Oakshade.
the one that I thought earlier in the week. I thought I saw heading towards Oakshade on Saturday, and it must have changed course.
It just went south, unfortunately, and they had everybody there. They were going to try and run it, and unfortunately didn't happen. Toledo Speedway in action with the Glass City 200. Dawson Sutton, winner of the ASA Stars National Tour feature. Kyle Worley, winner of the Late Model Sportsman feature. Logan Bunting in the factory stocks. Aiden Bunting won the championship for the factory stocks this year.
The two of them pulled up on the front stretch, up against the wall, and
Did a burnout?
burned them down.
Nice. Kubota High Limit Racing Series action, the Commonwealth Clash at Lernerville Friday. Tanner Thorson winning that. Saturday was Dyson Pursley. Then it was the Driven to Save Lives battle at the Berg at Lawrenceburg Speedway last night. And I guess I had a pretty exciting finish with Rico Abreu getting the win. And wasn't it yesterday that they had the big news about Rico, too?
Interesting
We'll talk about
news.
that a little
Yeah.
later. But, yeah, he had a pretty big day for Rico yesterday. World of Outlaws Real American Beer Late Model Series Friday night. Needmore Late Model Showdown at Needmore Speedway. That's a good. I like that name. I Needmore Speedway.
Keep going, Scott.
I was just no. I got sidetracked on Needmore Cowbell, and then I started thinking, yeah, weird stuff in my head. Nick Hoffman getting the win there on Friday night, Saturday night at the Billy Clanton Classic. Sonoya Raceway, Ashton Winger, your winner there. World of Outlaws NASA Energy Drink Sprint Car Series Friday, Nashville West Showdown at Bakersfield. Buddy Kofoid getting the win there. And then Saturday, the Social Showdown at Paris Auto Speedway. Bill Baylog, your winner on Saturday. Arca Menard Series Thursday at Bristol Motor Speedway. Bush Beans 200. Brent Cruz getting the win there. Thursday, a little bit later Thursday night, the Craftsman Truck Series in the UNOH 200 at Bristol. I saw Jerry Keyser, our buddy. He was all excited. He got to drive one of the trucks for the driver intros. Where was I? Friday night there. Eric Almirola getting the win there. No, I'm sorry. Lane Riggs getting the win in the Truck Series. Friday night was Eric Almirola in the Xfinity Series getting the win in the Food City 300. And then Saturday night, Christopher Bell surviving a last lap tap in the butt from Keselowski there to win the Bass Pro Shop at the races at Bristol Motor
Had a
Speedway.
little help.
It'll help, yeah. He made him faster, I think. Other notes, Flow Racing Night in America. Last Thursday, second annual Scott Bloomquist Memorial Scorcher at Volunteer Speedway. That was won by Jonathan Davenport. Hammer Down Army results. John Young, he broke things in his right before they started the heat. The whole The rear end just split
It
in half.
broke in half.
Oh, I seen that. He had pictures up where it snapped the tube right at the center.
I guess it snapped the tube, which snapped the axle. And
Does a lot
it
of
was
damage.
impressive. When he does
real
stuff,
quick.
he does it good. He doesn't mess around.
I'm guessing that one was been cracked.
I guess
for a
it
little
broke the
while.
shock in half, too.
Jesus, expensive day.
Peyton Hovis,
It's all that new horsepower he's got.
yeah, finishing. He didn't get a chance to use it. He finished 5th in the Compact A. I think I got something from James Stamper, but it came late. Again, if Hammer Down Army results, please get them in to me by 3 o'clock on Thursdays. And then I finished 10th in the Spectacular. It wasn't a very spectacular night. It was crashy, and I didn't like that.
Didn't you started outside pole or something?
No, I started on the pole,
On the
and I
pole,
went
okay.
back. Now we were talking about how my season was going.
Yeah.
Track conditions were very favorable for my car. I like my car's good on dry slick. I can handle that. It's a kind of an equalizer, and that like top 5 finish pretty easy. Past few weeks, probably the past month now, the track's been it's been heavy.
Hammer down.
And my car doesn't like it for some reason. I don't know if it's the motor or it doesn't handle well either. It just horsepower and lack of handling. But
maybe you got something bound up. A lot of times it could be that. Just be a
so I
little
need to
bound
give
up.
it a laxative.
Yeah.
They make car laxatives.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that legal for the Showdown Series?
WD-40. Yeah.
If you need car parts or a fresh set of American Racers, maybe a custom car or some old cool-looking car that's in your shop right now,
Yeah, 33 Ford Coupe.
help getting stubborn broken bolts out, replacing right front spindles, reaming them out,
Yeah.
boring out some holes to make things fit. Romulo Race Cars, he's your guy. Give him a call there at 734-856-7223 and keep your ride race ready. Romulo Race Cars, fueling racers one lap at a time.
I've got to mention that we have one of the best Burt transmission, internal clutch transmission guys in the entire area working out of our shop. So if you have need of rebuild or repairs that you think are not repairable, give us a call.
Or how often should you get those checked out?
Preferably
Serviced.
every year.
Perfect. Okay.
And about once a month if you use that transmission to load up on the trailer.
Fair enough. Good thing I got a winch. Do you want your car to turn heads? DCR Graphics will make it happen with killer wraps starting at just $425. Wrap and decal installs are available as well at an additional charge and should be scheduled ahead of time. If you need promo gear, he's got that. You can get 8 custom die casts for just $135. Available for late model sprints, modifieds, and street stocks. They've also added crew gear, t-shirts, hoodies, flags, and hats to their lineup. So your whole team look sharp. Go to DCRgraphics.com or call 419-308-9523 to place your order today. DCR Graphics, where speed meets style. And I didn't look at a site this past week, but I know last week when I did, he had the Jesse Jones championship apparel posted there. You can also get Hammer Down Racing Report apparel.
Amy Stiles, just for what it's worth, I really didn't miss it. Family member was way under the weather, so I stayed home and watched it on
Rev Limit.
On Rev Limit TV, and actually offered some tech support on the phone. So yeah, I didn't miss it, and I thought it was really cool.
Stevie was looking real sporty.
Both of the truck features.
I didn't watch it on Rev Limit.
They were nicely won.
But I did watch it. I watched it on Flow,
Flow,
didn't I?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it was All-Stars.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I guess it could have been on. Yeah.
Was it on Rev Limit? Was it a
I doubt
simulcast?
it.
Or?
Most everybody has Flow, so
Gotcha. All right.
you know he's got to pay people to be there for.
I
record
figured
for Rev Limit.
maybe they use the same
Maybe.
feed for both things.
It's a great question, but
Maybe I could ask somebody who works at Fremont.
yeah, that's not my department.
Fair enough.
Not my job.
All right, let's give Megan Elliott a call here real quick, our Chris Mize Memorial Hot Dog Race champion. Assuming she gave me the right number here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I give the wrong number for this phone.
Hello?
Hi, is this Megan?
Yes, it is.
Hey,
It
Megan.
sounded like Megan.
Sorry. It's Scott Hammer, Ron Miller, Corey McCaughey here. Hammer Down Racing Report. How's it going?
Good. How's it going with you guys?
Good.
First, I wanted to congratulate you once again. I know we already did congratulate you for the win in the compact Chris Mize Hot Dog Memorial Race, and also getting the overall fastest time to become the first ever Chris Mize Memorial Hot Dog Race champion. at Oakshade Raceway. What does this mean to you, or have you had
And
time to process it?
How does it feel knowing that you beat Dusty Moore?
It feels pretty impressive. Honestly, I didn't think that would be possible out of a compact to beat a late model time, to be honest.
Okay, and I know when we talked to you on the track, you said it was your boyfriend that signed you up for this. Did you have any desire to do this on your own?
No, this was kind of completely out of my comfort zone, and he gave me a little bit of a healthy push by signing me up for it.
So, do you regret doing it now, or are you glad that you did it?
Oh no, I'm absolutely glad that I did it for sure.
Well, and it was a big payday, Scott.
Yeah, you got all kinds of stuff there.
Yeah.
Nice little bag. What is the coolest thing? What'd you do with the belt?
It's still sitting on my table at home. Honestly, I'm thinking about hanging it up in my office at work just to show it off.
Nice. So next year, or even when you come back to the track, you should just wear it around. And show it off.
Yeah, my boyfriend told me I needed to wear it to the awards banquet this
There
winter.
you go.
There you go. So let's go back to Saturday night because it didn't start off very well for you. You kind of got behind at the start. Ken Wells got out in front of you. He finished eating the hot dog portion before you. I mean, what went through your mind?
But not a lot, Scott.
Not a lot, but you still had to come from behind. So I mean, what was your mindset to focus?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't think that I was going to beat him, but luckily he struggled with his belt, and I was pretty fast about getting my belts back on, and I came back around and won it.
So there was no point where I know sometimes when people get behind, they just kind of give up and just kind of go through the motions. Do you have any thoughts of giving up?
Oh, absolutely not. I know it only takes, one time of going a little too hard in the corner, and you can always get right by him. So I keep going until it's over.
Now, when you started taking off and Ken was still trying to get his belts on, the crowd started going crazy. I think I mentioned the time. She's like, you're 30 seconds ahead of Dusty Moore, I think, about the time you took off. Could you hear the crowd in the car at all?
No, not really. I was really just focused on getting it done, and I definitely heard him afterwards, though. That's for sure.
How cool is it to have the support of the crowd there?
It really is amazing to know that there's people out there that give me support.
Just don't win too much because they can turn on you. Ask Rusty.
Right.
And you've got to know that my son Steve is a real fan of the paint job of the graphics on your car.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know he used to run one too.
Yes, he does. Still does.
So for those that aren't familiar with either Steve or Megan's car, it's Lightning McQueen.
It is.
Design, yeah.
And number 95.
And number 95, yes. Cool. So where does this rank up there as far as the coolest wins of your career?
Well, to be honest, I don't have very many, so it's probably number one.
All right. Definitely, you're not going to get a trophy as cool as that belt, I'm sure.
Oh, never. No.
So you're going to go down in the record books, as I mentioned, as the first ever Chris Mize Memorial Hot Dog Race Champion at Oakshade Raceway. Do you think, is it something when looking way ahead, I don't know how old you are, but maybe sometime you have a family, you have some kids, and you go, back in my day, I was kicking ass, and I was the first ever Oakshade Raceway Chris Mize Memorial Hot Dog Race winner. Are you going to use that as a bragging thing in the future?
And I
absolutely.
even beat Dusty Moore.
And there you go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely going to have to throw that one in there.
I guess, and that's another thing. Did you have any idea what Dusty Moore's time was and what time you had to beat?
I did, but I really wasn't thinking about the time. I was just trying to beat Ken in our race. I had no idea that I would be the fastest overall time of all four classes.
Well, I think Dusty was he was pretty confident he was going to get the win there.
The late model guys had some real problems getting the hot dog down.
Yes, they were a little slow on
and
that.
then there were some little
I've been behaving.
some little mental flaws.
Thank you.
Some little mental flaws with the super stocks.
Yeah, a couple of little issues
Just
there.
little oopses.
So yeah, and we asked you this too. Did you learn anything from? I mean, did it benefit you to be the last event and have those first three to kind of look at to get ideas and pointers of what to do and what not to do?
Yeah, I definitely think that helped. Everybody suggesting, to dip the hot dog in the pop to make the bread a little bit softer definitely made it go down a little bit faster.
Yeah, that's a pro tip.
Okay.
And
I was waiting for a Corey comment.
I won a hot dog eating contest about 10 years ago. I still brag about it. So, yes.
Well, congratulations, Megan. Are you going to be? I think you already said after you won that you're definitely going to be defending your title next year. You still feel the same way? You haven't changed your mind?
Yeah, unless some unexpected things come up, that's the plan going forward, is to defend it for next year.
Any thoughts of moving up like to a super stock now that you're a champ?
It's going up a weight class.
Honestly, I would love to move up classes, but I just know I don't really have the money to keep up. Whereas in my class, I don't really need all that money to keep up. So
Well, if somebody,
maybe someday.
if somebody's listening, they might.
Maybe the hot dog race championship and the first ever winner. This could you could use that as a selling point for sponsors.
There you go.
You got more attention focused on you because of this.
Yeah, hopefully. That would be fantastic if I could move up a class and start driving them rear-wheel drive.
There you go. All right. So what's your plans for the rest of the season? You got a couple more weekends at Oakshade. Anything else?
I would like to travel to another track. I know they have like a Halloween race. I want to say it's in Montpelier.
The Monster Mash, yes.
Yep. Yes, that one. Yep. I didn't get to go last year. I'd really like to go just to say that I've made it to other tracks. I've only ever raced at Oakshade and Butler, and the only time I went to Butler, they rolled me before I made my first corner. So,
all right. Well, that's
The folks from Big D's Barbecue and Charlie K's say congratulations.
thank you.
well. Thank you for the time. We appreciate it, and looking forward to seeing you defend that title next year.
All righty, thank you.
Yeah, we'll talk
Thanks,
to you
Megan.
later.
Bye.
Bye. Here you go, Megan Elliott, your first ever Chris Mize Memorial Hot Dog Race champion.
And she kicked butt.
And she did kick butt. Next year, we're going to change the rules
Yeah?
a little bit.
Yeah?
Just like a Showdown Series thing.
Hey.
Changing the rules next year.
Hey,
We're going to durometer the
We
tires?
had
No,
a
the
little
hot
bit
dogs.
of safety issues, and we discussed this after the late model one, actually. We got people on the track. So it's going to be, instead of coming back and racing to the line, the clock will continue until you get to the line and stop.
Okay.
As soon as you stop, that's when. So basically, you're going to race back to the line and stop. But, until you come to a complete stop, the clock will continue going. That's going to kind of, I think, hopefully be a little bit more safer for people on the track, although people could come sliding in out of control. So I don't know. We'll see how it works.
I didn't think it was an issue this
Okay.
year.
Powers that be were a little concerned.
I think the judges were out of the way. By the way, the judges, it was really frustrating because for years and years, the judges have helped people get into their car and fasten their belts, and you're sitting there thinking, gosh, I could help that guy. And
Well, maybe we'll look at during the off season of revamping the rule. Maybe we have a teammate or something that helps them
Buckle
with
in.
it, and still have an official there to oversee before they go. I don't
know.
We're open to ideas. If anybody's got ideas for that, that might be a good hammer down hotline.
That's right.
Why do they have to get out of the car?
419-318-3081.
I eat food in my truck all the time.
People want to see them eat. If they're in their car, people can't really see them
I
eating.
can see that.
Yeah. So we
I'm
actually
just thinking of a way to keep them.
we have them come through the little opening in the wall, and we have a little table set up
That's
behind
way up front.
Cool.
right behind.
Oh, yeah.
Right behind the flag
Okay.
stand.
Yeah,
so
you can't
they-
take cars
it's
over
cool.
there. Yeah, I get it.
You're not eating
get
on
it.
the racetrack.
I get it. All right. I thought they were down.
Yeah,
on
I don't think you're allowed to have food on the racetrack. I'm just making that rule up.
Somebody could slip on a hot dog.
I forgot to mention this earlier. Hashtag DCR. We'll do that drawing for the Hammer Down Racing Report window stickers a little bit later on. And also hashtag Speedy for a Speedy sponsor sticker. And how many a little bit later, another body panel off of the Ocho.
So that's 2 drawings.
Yes, 2 drawings and 1 how many.
Right.
Got it.
Katie's gonna win that hammer down sticker again. She won it the last time I was on.
This one right here that I forgot to bring out to
that one.
Oakshade this past week and give it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Okay.
30 days till you can win again.
No, I meant Mike Katie.
Oh, your Katie. Oh,
Mike
that's
Katie.
it.
The
That's
last time I was here.
Oh,
she
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, I was
Wrong
a little
Katie.
confused.
Oh, well, I was a little too.
And it
I wasn't
also
thinking.
said it looks like 9/11 on there, but it's the date 9/11.
It was 9/11. Yes,
Yeah.
last
But
week was
I used to
9/11.
be the 9/11, so it was
Whoa!
There's
There's
a lot of
so much going on.
a lot of confusion there. Yeah.
Let's talk Showdown Series here in just a minute. If you ever find yourself in desperate need of race car parts at the track, Dippin' Motorsports has you covered with on-site service at Fremont Speedway and Oakshade Raceway. They bring the shop to you. Pick up fresh late model Hoosiers, stock up on super stock modified Sportsman tires as well. From high performance parts to expert support, Craig's got everything to keep your car dialed in and competitive. Call 419-283-8580 or visit DippinMotorsports.com to get what you need before race day. Dippin Motorsports, your trackside advantage. And apparently he is also creator of, fabricator, maker, builder of feature-winning dirt trucks.
Right side.
Yep. First Ford.
From race day snapshots to custom gift items, freeze frame photos, delivers, snag stunning action shots, celebrate your victory lane moments, and best of all, you can turn any of them into one-of-a-kind gifts. They've got everything from custom can koozies, tumblers, wood plaques, slate prints, magnets, buttons, and more. Customize them with your own photos and graphics. Call Charlie now, 419-407-6994, or visit freezeframephotos.redframe.com to see all the photos that they take each race weekend. Freeze frame photos, special moments frozen in time. Good time to get calendars. I think he had 7 o'clock as the cutoff to get that special deal he had for 50 photos, 54 by 6 photos for $25 with the autograph night at Oakshade this weekend.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, it is a very good deal. 50 cents a
Yeah.
photo there. That's like 1982 prices.
Right.
So there you go. Freeze frame photos. Showdown Series is back after a year off, and Corey's he's regained the reins, and I'm glad. That was
That's
lot of
two
work
of
last
us.
week. Yeah, last year that was a lot of work, and I didn't put as much work into it as you do. So, so Showdown Series is back this year. Was there any doubts that before we get into the specifics of what's different, was there any doubts that it would return?
No. Just last year it was. I had a very difficult year racing, personal life. Racing, personal life. All those things are kind of intertwined, and it was just it was becoming not fun. So instead of me hating it forever, it was easier to let's just pump the brakes on this, and then you guys came on, and I still ended up working Millstream on the deal, as the same position that I was before, but it just it had to go that way, or I would just, anytime
Lose your sanity.
Yeah, if I'm not having fun, I'm just gonna change, quit, whatever.
So going back before the first year that this happened, give us a brief history on how this Showdown Series all came about. I mean, how did the idea pop into Corey's head?
Actually, it was almost forced on me. I won't say that. Not forced. Opportunity taken. So they had a dirt truck show at the end of 22 on the schedule for the Fall Fest at Fremont Speedway. And, at that point in time, you're going to get 15 to 20 trucks maybe. So I went up to the promoter at the time, Ryan. I seen him after the races. Said, hey, man, why don't you invite the stock cars over to run with us, and maybe you'll get 40. Instead of the 20 that we're probably going to get at trucks. He's like, why don't you promote it? All right, I guess I'll do that now. And I had been working with Gumby over there at the Ottawa Lake for a while, so it wasn't like a foreign concept, but it was just on a much different scale. So we just kind of ran with it, and the first one was pretty good. I think we ended up with like 51 cars or something like that.
So the idea started at Fremont,
Yeah.
but then you kind of had to back up and create the event at Oakshade as well.
Well, I mean, essentially for us, the idea started at Sandusky Speedway, for the hangover race. That's, or the Ron Jenkins Memorial, or any of these things
Just
that
bring it.
that we've all done in the past before. It's just like under one roof type of thing now, instead of home track rule stuff. As we are now. Before it was, like last year, previous years, it was Oakshade rules. Fremont rules. Okay, we're going to allow the Ace cars in. We're going to allow the DTTS guys in.
And the asphalt guys.
Yeah, bring you as long as you conform to Oakshade, we're good with it. Like in regards to the asphalt, we had one asphalt driver show up, and bonus money for her
She had fun.
Yeah, she had a great time.
That's right. She got that big bonus.
Yeah, it was
what was it? The
$100.
top asphalt finisher.
Highest
or something?
finishing asphalt.
Yeah.
If you're the
She
only
made
asphalt,
more than I did.
you got the most money. So,
what are the changes for this year's event from even the Hammer Down Clash? Because we were the same rules as the first year of the Showdown. So what's different for the two events? Well, I guess before we get to that, you got two events on the schedule. There's only two this year. It's Oakshade Raceway. So far. So there's still a possibility.
There's still a possibility out there.
Okay.
It might, maybe we'll see. Maybe there's some people a little south of here that like the stock car show. And hey, I don't even have to be involved. Just put the show on. Just give everybody what they want. Just give them the stock car show that they want down there.
Would that be a place where flags are pretty popular?
Yeah. There's a city down there that likes flags. Yeah.
Streams with mills.
Streams and mills and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that would be that was fun.
It should happen. It doesn't have to. It's their sandbox. They can do it however they want. But there's a lot of. I think you'll find that there's a lot of support for that.
It was a fun race last year.
Well, like you mentioned,
the
Ron Jenkins Memorial.
Yeah.
That always was huge.
Yeah, it's great, man. There's 60 cars that you're racing against. Everybody's home track ruling and stuff, and you don't have to change anything. You just show up and race. Which hindered some and helped others, and hindered some. So just
fingers crossed, Matt and Beth. I hope you're listening here.
Yeah,
and if you're not, I hope somebody gets in contact with them. Go ahead and contact them and say, hey, it'd be cool to see the Showdown Series.
Tell them that you're interested. Maybe the phone rings enough times they'll open the gates. And again, I don't have to be involved. I just want to see a stock car show down there.
I just want to race there.
Right,
that place is fun.
It's awesome. It's awesome. It's a ton of history. I got a bunch of family history down there and stuff like. Whenever it reopened way back when, and then closed.
That's where I got my start too. So.
Yeah, you were announcing there. Yeah,
my very first dirt track race was there.
Really?
I did not know that.
About 100 years ago. Yeah.
Was that when Earl owned it, or before? Earl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was it, and I raced my pavement car.
How'd
I had been racing at Toledo Speedway. I was just there.
So that means not well.
But it was
I was there.
It was a good time.
So back to this year's events. There's been some rule changes.
Yes.
What are those rule changes so that people have some time to adapt to that? I know you've posted them, but kind of go over those.
I guess some of the big ones is obviously the tire rule. You do not have to run, the M30, M60 tire rule. You can still run what you run at Oakshade. Just we're allowing, because of the big pushback that we had last year with running Millstream, where a lot of guys were complaining because all they have is M30s. We even had a guy show up on DOT tires at Millstream and was confident that I'm just going to go out there and win. I'll show everybody it can be done. He ran good. He didn't win, but he did
I
run
do
good.
remember that.
Yep, he ran good. I had to pick on him a little bit over a spoiler.
Was he running the DOT tires because he only had M30s?
Because he only had M30s.
I got it. That makes sense.
And we had provided
but DOT tires, they met the rules at that time because it's legal.
Right.
And I'm sure they're still legal.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to shove a guy away because he shows up with some
DOT tires.
Yeah, he's got some Cooper Cobras on or something. You can have
Uniroyals.
Yeah, you can run. Like, I wouldn't recommend it, but you can run.
And these tire rules just for the stock car.
No.
Guys,
yes. Well, we're going to be checking.
I thought. Well, the trucks you guys have open tire rule, don't you?
They're pretty any 8-inch tire.
Yeah, open 8-inch.
So you can run M30s on the right rear of the trucks.
Yeah, and I actually prefer that in a truck. Honestly, that's what I ran.
But the stocks, then, what are the specific? Where can the tires go? What has to be where?
Stock car right rear tire is M60, Towel City, or H500 only,
or DOT.
Or DOT, and on the other three corners you can add the M30 tire to that.
So H500, DOT, or M30.
Or Towel City.
Or Towel City, I forgot that one. Okay.
And the stock cars are not allowed American racers.
No.
Okay.
Which they've never been before, so that's nothing different.
Yeah, they shouldn't
really
have any.
Yeah.
So
and then Another announcement just came out this week as far as the tire testing.
They're going to punch the tires.
Yeah, we're gonna check them. And it's not that we feel like anybody is soaking or anything like that. We just want everybody.
I don't believe you.
To leave.
I don't believe you.
We want everybody to leave the event knowing that the event was fair, that they know that the guy that beat them didn't beat them because of soak. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's a lot of conversation about that. Well, my tires fade after 10 laps. How is he still fast on lap 18?
Oh, you never hear that. You hear that every Saturday.
Ever. No, maybe he's a little bit better with his management and stuff like that.
Now, Gene,
I believe I talked to him. He called me the other day ago.
Is there anything different with Pursuit? Is there going to be an Australian Pursuit race? Is there?
So, I believe he was speaking about that to Fremont Speedway, and the issue that we have at Fremont Speedway. I guess we'll go back to what we're talking about is we have a time limit. We normally do have a time limit. We've been pretty efficient this year there. I don't think we've run past 11 o'clock at all. So, and our curfew is midnight. And our shows here recently have been right about 10 o'clock. So we've been really, really, really efficient recently. But we have a 9 o'clock curfew on Showdown Day.
Really?
On a Friday, yes, because the fair board is setting up for the Derby the very next day, and I think they're sick of starting at midnight.
Gotcha.
Starting, setting up and stuff.
So I'm assuming that's one of my questions I was going to ask then. The Showdown is the only thing running then at Fremont?
Yes, because of the restricted time frame that we have. Do you cut late models or do you cut stock cars and trucks? This is the truck's home track. Late models can race everywhere. Trucks can basically race 1, 2, 3 places.
No compromise? They couldn't go 10,
This is what I was told. So this is
the box you have to work with.
This is my parameter.
Okay.
We're looking at probably starting an hour early.
Okay.
Just to be done by 9, like to try to get a whole show in. Like, let's say 80 guys show up or 80 drivers show up. Like, it's gonna be a little tough to try to get that done in 2 hours.
And this time of year, the sun goes down a little early, so
Right.
it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Track won't be an issue, but qualifying, I guess, what are the procedures here? I'm assuming everybody's qualifying, group qualifying,
no,
single car?
It depends on so we'll do a flight if there's like a larger amount of cars, which we're expecting. We'll run 2 flights, so you're qualifying against half instead of the whole field, because whenever car 1 hits the track versus car, we'll just say 50, the tracks are going to be...
Kind of like the Group A and the Group B then.
Yep.
I gotcha.
Yep.
So would there be 2 features then?
No, there'll be multiple B mains, and then that'll seed that for that A main.
Okay.
That's how we did it at Millstream last year. Was because what was there, 55 cars or something like that? Because of that number, we split it into 2 flights, or Group A, Group B, and then went in, and that's where your B mains come in, and then that meets the back of the field for those past the transfer cars. So.
Gotcha.
But And I talked with
Gene Steele?
Yes, Gene Steele. And if we can, I feel like we can get a pursuit in. I love pursuits. So, I mean, we do them at the bull ring every time. We've been actually running them backwards around the track at the bull ring. These last couple, we call them Polish pursuits. Gumby and all that stuff there. So, I love them. If we can do that, we're gonna get that in there. So we'll probably try to do that.
At just Fremont then?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. I mean, we're willing to take in any money, and this is all, everything that I've taken in so far is all 100% paid back. Or there's a little bit set aside for like trophies and what have you. So, but yeah, we're willing to work with anybody on anything. Honestly, I'm not trying to do this $10,000 bonus and tracking and doing all this stuff that we did before. That I think that's a lot of where the less fun happened. Yeah. And then ego. There's a lot of ego after all that.
That's normal.
Yeah, it is. But we can just do it without ego.
So how do you think the balance is going to be this year between the trucks and the stocks?
Well, we gave the stock cars a lot, honestly, between
any changes for the trucks?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No, besides the 4-barrel. which that's been
So
allowed.
regular Fremont rules, but
4-barrel.
in
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yep. I mean, we're giving the stock cars a full width spoiler, so they can go quarter panel instead of I think it's 70 inches or 60 inches for
So
stock
is
car.
that going to be like the late model?
It fits whatever fits on the rear deck.
As long as it doesn't go over the quarter panels, we're good. So
But I'm talking height.
height is 8-inch.
8-inch
8-inch now.
total material.
What's
Yep.
the? I don't know.
6
what
inch
I have.
at-
I have 6 inch.
6 inches.
So I'm going to be short.
But you don't have to.
I
You
know.
don't- and
But if I want to, I got to be competitive. I got to do all this extra stuff
do
now.
you think that spoiler is going to mean that much?
Yes.
Do you? Okay.
That is so much downforce.
It
That is
is.
why
That
I'm
car
having
has a
problems.
huge parachute back there.
Yeah.
That spoiler is there for looks.
Anyway, how many people will be are going to start the feature? Right.
Probably 20.
Just 20. Okay.
Probably 20.
Any provisionals?
No, we're not doing any. Everybody's going to earn it. That's the
Gotcha.
way it should be.
Fair enough.
And
And then I guess the other big question is the money. How much is it to win each of these, and what's the point fund?
so Oakshade has been.
And how does the point fund work? Because you kind of described that to me. It's not.
Yeah, we're still going to run a couple of little sims on that just to clear up some stuff with the way the points work, because I want to see, like, I don't want to just get there and then not be like educated enough on it, or something silly happens or whatever. It should be pretty clear cut. But in regards to the points, we're probably, don't quote me yet, we're probably going to give a bonus 10 points to the winner, because we want to emphasize winning, right? That's what we're all here to do, is to win. So before we ran like 100 points to the winner, 98 to second, 96 to third, and then we gave, I believe, 2 points for every spot passed. So if you started, third and won, then you would get 104 points, right? Because you passed 2 cars and you won, so you have your 100.
Got it, yeah.
Plus 4, 104.
It's a lot of math.
Right. I think that a little more, but that person that started third didn't have much of an option to pass a bunch of vehicles, right? Only got 2 of them in front of him or her. So we feel to give the winner a little bit of a
little bit more.
a little bit more there, and then like we're back and forth if we're going to pay 2 or 3 points for every car passed. Because personally, I want to encourage somebody playing the game. I want to see
Somebody come from the tail.
I want to see like a Conover or a Dittman or a Sean
Lance
or somebody play the game right, be the last car to transfer through their heat, so they're probably going to start somewhere around 15th or 14th, something like that, and then drive through the whole field clean and get to the front, and then get as many points as they can. I want
So
to
the points
encourage that.
they're not officially set yet.
No,
as
no,
of
but
what
we
they're gonna
will
be.
we'll
Okay.
have all that figured out by
2 weeks.
Hopefully by Oakshade.
yeah
Yeah, that's probably a good
next
time.
week sometime.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have all that posted on how it works. And
So
know.
what's the pay then for the champion and for the feature winners?
so Oakshade is advertised right now at $1,000 to win. For that show, the points is $2,000 to win, and we're paying all the way back to 5th place. Wow. So our total points package will pay $3,400 to win. I have it all written down. I don't want to say something wrong, like what second pays, what third pays, and stuff like that. I have it all elsewhere. So,
But there's money there back through 5th.
Yeah,
in
back
the
through
points.
5th place. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Any idea what it is to start the feature at?
We did discuss it. I believe it's 150.
Wow. Okay, that's
I believe we might be at 170. We were.
Hey, 150 is that's nice. Anything more than that? I mean, we're not going to turn that down. I mean, but
By the way, Shelley Farmer thinks you should race so she can black flag you.
Where's that at?
Right there on the screen.
right there.
I didn't black flag her. We shook a stick.
That can be the how many for the showdown. How many people will Corey black flag
Ooh.
for each of those?
I'm sorry. Oh, damn it! I swear. I'll have to look. I believe it's 150. It could be 170. We're basically mimicking Eldora
Okay.
on what their stuff is. But yeah, it's a good purse, man. They've got some faith in this. So
Now we talked about the some of the differences this year. The DTTS, Dirt Track Truck Series, and asphalt cars, they're no longer
V8 only.
Okay, so the asphalt cars could theoretically
Yes.
still compete.
Yep. Just V8 only, and must be tire compliant, obviously.
And speaking of the tire thing, again, back to this, because there was a lot of questions about how you were going to be checking that, when you're going to be checking it, you're going to bring the tire out. From what I understand is that when you go through tech, if you have the tire on that you're going to be using, it can be checked then, and then if you have any spares,
bring your
spares
too.
on that right rear, to bring that, and you can test that as
Bring
well.
every single tire that you might put on your right rear to tech, so we can check it.
Or if you come to tech, you could come and then maybe come back later with your tires.
Correct. Yeah, if you want to. It's just going to be easiest if you just come through tech.
All at once, yeah.
Just put them on the decking or whatever, roll them down, bring them on the cart, whatever you want.
So there will be tech, and that's another thing that's a little bit different for at least us stock guys at Oakshade. There's usually no real pre-tech. They sometimes come around and check things, but there's going to be a area set up probably in the tech area.
Probably the same spot that we have. Okay. We're in 23. It'll all be one line, so...
everybody has to go through that before qualifying.
Yeah, before you even touch the track, there's no point in you even practicing if your car's not compliant. So,
gotcha. And you will be enforcing the rules. Pretty much, it's the Oakshade rules except for the spoiler, the tires.
And we're allowing different types of brakes now too. There was this really cool pink Cadillac down at Millstream last year that we had to put back up on the trailer.
Mr. Nicolay.
And I really, really felt bad about it, because that thing was just awesome. I'm thinking about the event, and I'm just thinking about this pink Cadillac going down the backstretch with Millstream behind it, and how cool that photo would have been, and I couldn't even let him
What is the brake? I don't even know what
He had aluminum calipers on the front. They were stock Corvette calipers, but they were aluminum. And the Oakshade rule at the time stated no aluminum calipers, and there was the number 88, I don't remember what...
Gary DeMo's car, Alex
Kroll. Yeah, him. They had aluminum rear calipers on, and they didn't even get off the trailer. You know what I'm saying?
So, and if anybody has any questions, they can get a hold of you before next week.
Absolutely.
Anyways.
So please just read the rule book. Read the damn rule book. We don't want to have a 23 situation where I sent 27 cars back to the trailer to get fixed to come back through tech. We want everybody to be able to race. So the hood bubble stuff, we moved that to 5 inches.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that change.
That's
the height on it.
Right, and it's got to be boxed. Okay, you got to box your air cleaner in.
All four corners.
Yes,
it cannot be open.
No holes, no nothing. You're going to put some tape on it, whatever. But now it's 5 inches, because I remember a Butler guy came down. He was upset because...
It was a little tall.
He was still, he went back to his trailer, he come back, and he was still 3 3/4 inches or something like that. And I'm like, I don't know what to
hit it
say.
with a hammer.
Hit it with a hammer.
I mean, like Sean's team, they went over there with the stock car, and they taped some duct tape or taped some cardboard on and made it right. And I'm like, perfect, it's good.
Speaking of which, is Sean Valeni, is he going to be running a truck? Is he running a car?
I think he's running both. Honestly, I feel like he'll be in a car at Oakshade and a truck at Fremont. I believe that would be the points follow the driver.
Points follow. Okay,
yes,
that was.
Always.
Thank you. You solved the question that was forming in my head there.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Trying to think what other questions we had there. So I know there was talk originally about obviously with all the stuff going on at Sandusky, that's kind of out of the question, I'm guessing, at this point.
Depends on what happens there.
Yeah.
We'll see what the auction brings. Maybe that.
But for this year, I mean, it's out of the question, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Is here.
That's Homer telling me I have email. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
Forgot to turn down the phone part. My bad.
It's why is Homer mad at me?
So, yeah. By the way, there's an auction on the 25th if you want to buy a racetrack. I hear you're pretty good at promoting.
And
maybe we can have a hangover race again, because that's the biggest thing.
That'd be really cool.
About.
That's the dream, right? To retire and run racetrack. That'd be
I think
awesome.
When I looked at the bids, because there's information out there now, I think you can start bidding. $250,000 is the bid, but the reserve has not yet been made.
It's a lot of land for $250,000.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're about a quarter of the way there.
Yeah,
probably.
Probably. That's a lot of land.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I'm assuming it comes with all the front buildings, the print shop, and all that stuff.
I think
Oh,
too.
the
so.
print shop.
No?
He said the print shop is going to stay. Now, I don't know how that's going to work.
Maybe that's a
Yeah,
lease
they had a
option,
list.
or-
There was some things on the, because I was looking at that today when I was eating my lunch. There were some PDFs that include the stuff that's
Right.
included, and I didn't see the buildings in that, but they did have like all the concession stand stuff, tools, the flags, the PA system, everything pretty much related to the track.
To make it, to keep it as a racetrack. Now, that could encourage someone.
Good.
Hopefully. Maybe that little truck team down the road will.
Little truck team.
Right in the backyard.
Named after a guy that has a big hammer.
Yeah, that guy.
Very heavy hammer.
And not Ben Clapp. That's an inside joke.
Okay, then. Very good. So has I guess you haven't probably had any discussions with them. Have you had any more discussions with Millstream?
No. I mean, I'm friendly with some of the crew over there. You know, the guys that work and stuff. So, you know, we kind of came together and put submitted
A proposal.
a proposal of sorts. Like, here's what it should be. Here's what we think. You know, I'll help if you want. No charge. You know, I just want to see it. You know, and
What
like,
was the response for that?
it's not. There's not a no yet.
Okay.
So that's all I can say to that. It's not said no.
And I'm guessing they might be a little preoccupied with their World of Outlaw show.
That's a
coming
big
up.
show for them. Yeah,
And that's also a week from.
Probably
that's
depends,
the 26th.
probably
So
depends on how successful that show is.
it might be. You know, honestly, I kind of feel like they were looking to see what the car count would be at Oakshade before they made any decision. You know, if you got 20 guys that show up over there, they're probably going to be like, we're not doing that. But if we get the 70 plus, that
I
we
see
got,
what you're doing. It's a little reverse psychology, getting people to show up at Oakshade for, hey, maybe we'll race at Millstream if we get a lot of people. Come on out.
I mean, honestly, the goal is to grow this as big as we can make it. You know, I mean, not like nationally or anything like that, but like a Midwest type of thing, or like a unified rule situation where people like yourself, you rain out at Oakshade, you can just go to Fremont, you can go down to, you know, Wayne County, or just go wherever you want and know that you can race and be competitive.
know what'd be fun? Montpelier.
Yeah.
Maybe expand out to Montpelier.
I have no issues with any of that whatsoever. You know, our points races would be locked in at this point in time. But
I'm
like,
thinking for next year at this
oh
point.
sure,
Yeah.
sure. But like let's say Millstream happens, right? We're not going to include that on the points.
Okay,
because
so the points are just going to be Oakshade and Fremont.
only because it's already been this long. So like it wouldn't be fair. Like let's say you had we'll just say October 17th, you had a wedding, a family vacation or something.
Like all of a sudden that's there.
And we end up adding that date. That's not fair to you. So
That
we
makes
would still do it. Just we can't include it on the point side of it.
Kind of along those same lines, what about, is there any rain contingencies?
No,
Okay.
it's
So
the
if-
last race for Oakshade, so they're going to be done, right?
Correct.
And it's the last race at Fremont of the year, so they're going to be done. So if weather happens, both of those events, we're just gonna carry the money over.
What happens if something that happened the first year at Fremont, where we got, I don't remember how far into the show we got, but halfway through the show,
Basically through the heats,
and then rained out.
we will pivot as we see fit at that
That'll
point
be
in time.
you'll make the decision at that time.
You'll be
kind of
counting
thing?
laps.
That was
I know-
a really difficult time to
was gonna
try to,
Yeah.
you know, and that's a lot.
And then you did a lot of working, because that's when Rich Farmer took
Dude,
over the
I mean,
track.
we tried. Dude, I was in Gatlinburg.
It was like Tuesday. It was a Tuesday night show, wasn't it?
Yeah,
We did their makeup for them.
I mean it was incredible the whole way that it turned out. I mean, you know, we lost a legend like that Sunday, I believe it was. Before that, and then I get the call that his last laps at the racetrack are going to be made at my race, and he is my personal hero. So that was, and then to see all the people with the flags, and just incredible how that turned out. Like you can't write this shit, man. Like it just, you know, it just everything from the second rain out. I was in Gatlinburg that Friday night and had to get up at 3 a.m. to be here on time, to be there on time for 100% chance of rain. And whenever I pulled into the driveway, they canceled the race, or they postponed the race. Like, and then Farmer takes it after this. And then he's like, we still need to get your show in. You've got a bunch of money out here, and there's a whole bunch of people that want to see this. And, you know, he's like, selfishly, I need to see what's broken around here. Like,
And that turned out to be a pretty good show that Tuesday
dude, that
night.
track was badass
Yeah.
fast. You know,
And there was a decent crowd,
and
too.
you
from
got
what I
your first
recall.
Fremont win.
That
The
one right
bite-
there, right
yeah,
there. Yeah.
the buyback feature. You know, because one of my buddies decided to jump a start, and you know, you got to
I
play
didn't
it
know
fair.
I won until after the
Yeah.
race was over. I was like,
and he knew he jumped. You know, he was.
I didn't.
We're
I didn't.
not.
He was behind me at the time.
Yeah, we were. You know, unfortunately for him, he didn't get this trophy with, you know, whatever the winnings
the
was.
money, yeah.
I think it was $50 to buy back in, and then we.
Yeah, it was
$400
pretty- it was a
something like
couple-
that?
yeah.
Probably, you
$800.
probably spent the
400.
money already, didn't
Probably,
you?
yeah,
Scott?
I probably gave it to him on more parts.
But I think we did a winner take all deal. Like
I think it was,
it was
yeah.
like, and everybody that didn't qualify for the race, like, could buy back in, race this, and then all money taken in would just go straight to the winner.
But nothing like that's going to happen this year
No, we're gonna have great weather.
for
We're
both
gonna
races.
have no issues, and everybody's gonna pass tech, pre and post.
So again, the dates for it, Oakshade on the 27th
August 27th. Yep.
September.
September 27th. I would also recommend come out to Fremont Speedway on the 27th for the enduro race, the 12-hour enduro race, which I'll be in the tower working the first 5 or so hours of that.
Yeah, I was trying to get a deal to do the first segment of that too.
Yeah, try to get out there, watch that. That's going to be an absolute fun dumpster fire on the front side with all these cars and no cautions and no real rules. You know, it's run what you brung, basically. It must start, it must stop, it must have some safety stuff in it, but go.
There you go. Yeah.
Go. So, then
So it's gonna be a long day for you on Saturday.
that's
at
all
Oakshade.
right. You know, we only got a few races left in us. So
And then Fremont's Showdown Series date's the 10th.
the 10th, yep.
That's a Friday night.
Friday night, yep.
And you said that's probably going to start earlier. Any idea what
Probably 6 o'clock. So, you know, our
Will
normal.
that be qualifying time or is that race time?
That'd be race time. So our normal gate time would just be moved back 1 hour.
What is the normal gate time?
4 o'clock.
For us Oakshade folks.
So 4 o'clock is normal gate, or
So it'd
3:30. It's
Dang.
normally 4 o'clock for the main gate, 3:30 for the back gate. So we'll probably move it to like 2:30 and 3 o'clock. I know it's Friday, but
I have
we
to
got
ask
it.
for a half day off.
We have this box that we got to work in, right? So it is what it is.
So people do. So those of you that are listening do know ahead of time that the Fremont one is starting early.
Probably.
So if you're going to commit to the Oakshade, probably.
Probably.
Well,
So
at least you have the time constraint. It's got to be done
yes,
by 9.
It has to be done by 9.
What happens if it's not?
We're thinking it is.
Well, you know, we'll cross that bridge as we see
So,
fit. But I'm confident
Say
in
how
our
many
staff.
how many laps are the features?
They're probably going to be 20 or 25. I'm thinking 25. I like that number. It's a little bigger of a race, a little more money.
Yeah.
You can go 25.
So
right?
say you're 12 laps into the feature. It's 9 o'clock. Are we done?
No, we're going.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going.
checking.
Yeah, no, I'll do. If they want to all come punch me in the stomach,
Okay.
I'll take those
It's
punches.
easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yeah, we just don't need to run till midnight.
Yeah. No,
You know, they got a lot of work to do to turn that place around into a derby track. So, you know, yeah, come sit in the new grandstands right in front of the main covered grandstands. I got all those done now. They're great. They're nice aluminum. No more splinters in the ass or nothing like that. It's awesome. It's great. So,
Huh. I
Yep.
did not know that.
yep.
I haven't been there yet.
And
this
the
year.
section just to the towards turn 4 of the flag stand, all those were replaced as well. So yeah, they're big improvements, man.
So who were our winners in the first year of the Showdown Series? Who were the feature winners?
Adam Lance and Craig Dittman.
Okay.
Yeah,
So both stocks.
both stocks. Yeah, and then who won this? We called it the Stocktober Showdown the first time. Did Jamie Miller win that one?
don't
I
remember.
honestly forget who won the very first one.
Was there a championship
No, there was not.
or points or anything?
There was in the second year, and Craig won that as well.
Okay.
Yep. He walked out of that deal with I think $3,700.
Wow.
Yeah.
So who's going to win this year?
You know, as previous.
Let me ask it this way: what's going to win this year? Is it going to be a truck? Is it going to be a stock?
Well-
and I guess I should specify the championship.
Every time I say a truck by 20 laps, it's kind of taken literally. So I will say the best driver is going to win.
Okay.
we'll go down that path to not piss off the internet anymore and make me accused of playing unfair and stuff like that. So
and Mother Nature could play into that, whether we have slick track, tacky track.
I reached out to the powers that be at Toledo Speedway with no response.
Really?
So
I'm surprised that you would do that. I
yeah.
know that you
Yeah.
know your feelings.
No, I mean, I had a long talk with Jason in the off season whenever he actually whenever he found out that I was directing over at Fremont. There was like a 50-minute conversation I had with him. We've had our impasses in the past, and I've had my opinions. You've just not seen them in a while. That's all.
Well, I know at one point it was a big deal. You kind of wanted to do a trucks, basically the dirt guys versus the asphalt guys with the Ohio Wheelman Series.
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah, Sandusky.
Yeah,
Still
is
wanna
that
do that.
something in the back of your mind?
Yeah, I want to do that big time. Yeah, because
Have you gotten any positive? Because it seems like they weren't really interested.
they're not wanting to come to dirt, so we got to talk to the dirt guys to go asphalt.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I know most dirt guys would be. They just like racing.
But now with the sale of Sandusky, it may be an issue of where would that race happen.
I think it could happen with success at the Flat Rock.
That would be a fun track.
Toledo's. Yeah, I've won there twice.
Have you?
In stock car? Yeah, my last 2 times there I won, or we won. But Toledo won't let you run like a stock spindle pin on the front end of a stock car to run the big track, and most of the time the traveling guys don't want to run the little track. They want to run the big track, where if you have 2 tracks, no matter if you're here or where they make the flags, everybody wants to see the big track. Nobody really.
Flat Rock probably would be a good compromise.
Yeah, it's a nice quarter mile, decently banked, and I think if you get enough brave dirt guys out there, you're going to see more than a single lane.
I'd be there.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great time.
Maybe if the hangover race goes away, maybe we could
that
move up the Flat Rock.
I would support that.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah.
I would support that.
We know some people that
that'd be good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that there's and because there's a lot of guys from up there that go all the way to Sandusky for that deal. So
I got beat by a Flat Rock guy.
Yeah.
And Dave Gumby says the bull ring there, out of Lake Bull
Yep,
Ring.
we was gonna get to that. That's October 4th and 5th. We got a 2-day
in between
show.
the Showdown Series
Yep.
races.
October 4th, we have our fall beer chug race, which is always a great time.
Well, and what time does that start, Corey?
That, I think we're going to open the gates somewhere around noon. I think we've not set a time yet. Some of our times move, and I think that somebody in the core group of this had something going on earlier in the day.
Yeah, the Whiteford Fall
That's
Festival is
what it was.
October 4th.
Yeah, that's what it was.
right.
So we're trying to.
And that's kind of a big deal in the Miller family.
Yeah. So with that being said, the date might move, the time might move a little bit because there was some stuff on the front side of the day. Trying to be accommodating everywhere that you can. So and that's the beer chug, and then which
and these are carts. We're talking carts here,
yep.
just for those that aren't familiar with the Ottawa Lake Bull Ring, and that's just across the border, just north of
right behind All American Coach,
just
about a
down,
mile up
just,
the road.
just down the street.
Just down the street from here.
From the Whiteford Fall Festival.
Last time Gumby was here, he drove his go-kart through the neighborhood to
Oh,
here.
did he?
Yeah,
That's awesome. That's a very Gumby thing
I hear
to
this.
do. Yep.
I look outside. There's Gumby in this little tiny thing going down the street.
He actually threatened to go run his go-kart around your house today while we were doing the podcast. That's what he told me earlier, too. I was
he
like,
probably would.
Bring it on over.
Doug Frost says, talk to Rex Wheeler at Owasso. That
about the hangover race
facility up there. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Let's wait and see what happens with Sandusky first, and then we'll.
Farmer's not a dumb guy,
Not a dumb.
If he sees that there could be a success with a racetrack,
I think it would be harder to do on dirt. As much as I'd like it to be on dirt, I think it would be harder just because you don't know what the weather is going to be.
Scott, you had an experience at Mid-Michigan Raceway on dirt.
If it's not frozen, if the ground's not frozen, you're just going to be in mud, and it's going to be a mud bog.
Horrible.
But up there, when we went to Mid-Michigan, and I think that was in February, too, and the ground was frozen. There was 3 feet of snow. They had to plow the track.
Right.
And
then
the top layer,
but then it warmed up a little.
The top layer melted. It became just like a soup. But it was hard. So, I mean, they didn't sink in, but it was like
muddy,
running on ice.
Yeah.
ice and mud, really, and that's really
Shelley
what it was.
does not want a hangover race. Yeah. I think she likes her time off. And, she's a very busy individual
But
during the race
I mean,
season.
other than that's the only thing I'd be worried about at a dirt. I'd love to see it at a dirt track, but I don't know that the track
I've always
would be
wanted
most
to,
favorable.
I've always wanted to go do one just to say that, I'm pressure washing my car in April from a.
Well, and that was the other scary thing coming back riding with. We were riding with Steve, and he had so much mud on his car that the back of it was heavier, and it
to pick the tongue of the trailer up?
handling.
Wow.
made the weight of the trailer off, and we did the death wobble.
Oh, that's terrible.
I thought for sure we were jackknifing on the highway on the way back.
That's scary.
Twice.
That's scary.
It was.
Yeah, keep it under 50.
That was the most pucker I've ever had.
Yeah. Oof. No bueno.
Somehow he saved it, though. That was impressive.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I don't know how we got off on that tangent,
Yeah.
but
So we got the Carl's Cups coming to the Ottawa Lake Bull Ring on the 5th, the following day, and that's all
that'll be
treaded
a
tire
Sunday?
stuff. That's a Sunday show. Yeah, Sunday show, that'll be fun. And then we've got I do a hangover. I won't do Sandusky. I was confused by the statement. Ooh.
so they would do the hangover
No,
at
she
Fremont.
just doesn't. So
Or
there's-
she would race a hangover, or she would host a hangover.
I have been told she's hung up her helmet and gloves for good.
Okay.
But she doesn't want Farmer to have anything to do with like buying Sandusky Speedway or anything like
gotcha.
that.
I
Like,
gotcha.
and Farmer's really
He-
adamant about like wanting to do an asphalt track. He wants to do an asphalt track really,
Ooh.
really bad. So
That'd be pretty cool.
yeah, he's like, there's a bunch of cool stuff you can do on asphalt that you can't do with
How
dirt.
would he have time? He's got so many other things going on.
I don't know how he has time now, honestly, between Waynesfield, Fremont. All Stars,
Yeah.
and 42 businesses, 1,000 rental properties, and everything else going, school, all that stuff. So busy guy.
So there is a possibility the hangover race could live on in some form or another.
Sure. I mean, so it
Part of this.
would only be right for somebody to take the reins, right?
Absolutely.
I'd help run it. I'd help do whatever.
Well, and you've been participating in it for
Yeah.
many years.
Yeah, I love the event.
Yeah.
Whenever I was in town and I had a vehicle that wasn't,
The
in
cold doesn't
pieces.
affect you.
huh?
The
No,
cold,
not much.
Cold never, yeah.
Not much.
We pulled
Were you
one-
there that year it rained and it was so freezing?
Oh, that
Yeah.
was brutal.
Yeah, we broke a gear,
Yeah.
and my guys laid in 3 inches of water, changing
Yes,
a gear.
I remember that.
Yeah. For us to
That-
go
that
back
was-
out there and
that
then
was-
break a gear.
That was
Smoke and mirrors, Corey.
dedication.
All smoke and mirrors. That's a famous line of hers. I'm up in the tower pulling my hairs out, like getting stressed out and stuff, and then she's like, "Looks good from where I'm at. Smoke and mirrors are great."
So you didn't answer my question
Which one?
that we started off with before we got on this tangent. What's going to win this year?
I said
Truck or you said the truck by 20 laps, but I'm
well-
asking the championship.
the best driver will win. The one that plays the game the best will win it. So whomever
Well spoken from a promoter's standpoint.
I'm encouraging, like I
Way
said
to
earlier.
be.
I would say look at the guy that starts 14th at Oakshade. Look in that area right there. That's gonna probably be your points champion. I know Gamber 2 years ago came out to Fremont with a point lead, the 4G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin.
That Gamber, because there's 2 of them, right?
Justin Gamber.
Yeah, there's 2 Gambers
There's
though.
a Jake Gamber that
Okay.
races too.
Yeah, but he wadded his stuff up at Eldora, if I remember correctly.
He might have. He usually runs a sports.
One of the 2 did. I forget what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he come out to Fremont with the points lead, but then had a bad day, So Craig inherited it
And you had
after the race.
2 races, so you can't really
Yeah,
afford
no.
a bad day.
No, but
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, me
I
too.
appreciate you coming in.
Me
And
too.
if anybody has any questions, again, you have a Facebook page.
Yep.
Showdown Series.
The Showdown Series. Follow us there. It's got all the rules and current stuff that's going on, what our procedures are. Please bring all of your right rear tires to tech with your car or next to your car or however you want, so we can get those marked up and punched and made sure that they're compliant with our Duro rules. We did post those earlier on the Showdown Series page. Again, we're gonna have a little variance there, so we're gonna give a couple of points, but we're not giving 10. Per the punch number. We've got
A little bit of leeway either way. on
Yeah.
that.
And we
well
understand
harder. We don't care about.
Yeah.
and,
I guess
and
that
we
makes sense.
understand that heat plays into
Yep.
it. So
Well, this will all be done pre-race.
Before. Right.
We're not. No tire will be on a right rear of a car that has not been teched. And if there is a tire on a car that has not been teched, then that car is non-compliant and is now disqualified. So
Now, will there also be post-race tech?
There will be a post-race tech. Probably not much on the tires because I don't want to wait around 2 hours for these things to cool back off and to get to ambient. And I also don't want to impound their stuff either. Like I don't like that. So as long as everybody plays by the fairness on the front side, the back side will be just fine. And just because you pass tech on the front side of the day doesn't mean that you pass tech on the back side of the day. You know, we don't have weight. We don't have a lot of this stuff. The spoiler rule isn't a thing. The bubble isn't a thing. You know,
You kind of learn from
the calipers aren't a thing anymore. Like, let's let everybody play.
Do you have to have 4 of them?
The car must stop. Yeah.
As long as the car
Please-
stops, apparently.
Please consult the Showdown Series rules package.
Alrighty then.
It is all spelled out in there. Everything is as it should be. And, you know, I would highly advise to have good working brakes. But like with Adam Lance a couple of years ago, where he was disqualified because he didn't even have a right brake working at all.
And that's where I was coming
Yeah,
from.
that won't happen again. That won't happen again. Not with our stuff.
Okay. And how can people get a hold of you other than the Facebook? Is there any other way?
You can contact me through the Showdown Series. You can contact me through my personal Facebook page. My phone number is 419-699-0404. Call, text. If you want my email address, shoot me a message. I'll give you that too. You can find me at Fremont Speedway most Saturdays. The bull ring whenever we're racing there, wherever.
You're available, is what you're saying.
Yeah, the phone rings, I answer it. You know, I try not to miss a call. Even the telemarketers, I wait a few minutes, and then it's, you know, Adam Smith from Bulgaria or whatever, and just hang up the phone at that time. But
You qualify for new insurance.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
by the way.
every time.
We got a business loan for
Yeah.
you, too.
Yeah, extend my vehicle warranty.
All right, last question. How many people are going to black flag?
Nobody.
Between both races.
Nobody.
Nobody?
There's going to be no black flags. We've learned our lesson with black flags and shaking sticks at people. But no. Hopefully everybody runs everybody with respect. We do understand that trucks drive different than cars. You know, cars enter a little bit slower and drive off a little harder, and trucks drive in a little bit harder and try to get them to rotate and get on the leafs and all that stuff. So
I did not know that.
yeah, that's what essentially caused the big pileup at Fremont Lap 1 in 23. That huge where, you know, I mean, we had three of our, I would call three of the top tier guys were all involved in that stuff. So, you know, and just what a cluster that ended up being. But it made for a good show later, you know.
Will you be afraid to use or at least give warnings
Oh,
if
no.
there is any rough driving or,
I mean,
you know?
you were in the tower at Oakshade.
I was. That's why I'm asking.
Whenever it took.
And I know that this is sometimes a type of conversation where,
Yeah.
you know, are they going to ever throw the black flag? Blah, blah, blah. Is that, I mean,
you know,
you're aware of these conversations.
Once I see the product starting to spoil, we're going to change the product very quickly. Because
will there be a warning first, or will
yeah.
it be? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have
Unless
those.
it's flagrant.
You know, it's tough to police that because I don't want to do any judgment calls. I've been victim of
But
judgment
you're a race
calls.
director, right?
Right.
Don't you
Right.
have to make judgment calls?
Not often. Not if you do your program correctly, there shouldn't be a single judgment call that you make.
Okay.
You know, we did have to get on the radio. Earlier this year, there was a driver at Fremont that jumped 2 starts consecutively after he had a bad night up to that point. And I said, if you jump the next one, we're just going to quit scoring you. He didn't jump anymore. So, you know, there is ways to correct the situation,
Yeah.
right? Like, now you're just out there spending money and tires and fuel for no reason. So, you know, we're just going to score you right where you're at right now, and you're done for the day. So, you know, you can come up with this just like you were at Oakshade whenever it took us 15 laps to get 5 laps in, or 15 minutes to get 5 laps in. And I just came across and little words of encouragement, and we ran green, white, checker the rest of the time. So,
you put a lot of money out there. That's
Yeah.
that's a big carrot.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are trying to get there all at
right.
once.
And I get it, but let's everybody calm down. There's a lot of laps here. We'll get there. And the
Eventually.
right person will win. You know, normally happens that way. So,
All right. Well, looking forward to the Showdown Series.
yeah, me too.
And again, if any questions, just get a hold of Corey. Showdown Series on Facebook. And you already gave the number. Just
Yeah.
rewind back, and you can get all that stuff
However,
there.
whatever.
Get a hold of us, and we'll get you in touch with them as well.
Got the Carrie Ann Smith going right there.
Nice.
That girl, man, she's got more
That
talent.
powder puff,
Yeah,
puff
powder
race.
puff
Yeah.
girl.
That was a great race. I
Dude.
saw the highlights of that until she crashed there. Well, that was the final lap
Yeah,
too, wasn't
goes
it?
to
The
the
last
checkers.
corner.
Yeah,
She hit hard.
yeah.
Now,
Could've
how
been
are they
way
going to
worse.
do that next year? Because all the women that raced in it
Now have experience.
now have experience.
I don't.
Because wasn't that one of the rules? They couldn't have previous
well,
race
you,
experience.
5 years.
you couldn't officially compete. Like if a former powder puffer, I think it'd be fine.
Powder
But
puffer.
I don't
like a
bel-
type of fish.
I don't believe the event will continue past 2025.
Oh,
That'd be
I
this
don't
year.
believe. Yes, I don't believe that's at least, the
as of today.
as of today. But we get into 2026 and we're looking at stuff, and they might change their mind on stuff. I've been surprised by less. So, but yeah, that girl, first time ever racing, ever.
Well, she's a Smith.
More talent in her left pinky than
She's
than
a Smith.
half the people that, you know what I'm saying? That girl, fearless and just getting after it, dude. That was incredible.
That was
Just-
fun
and
to
her-
watch.
Yeah, her confidence building up to that last little spot was pretty freaking cool. So yeah, they made a shirt, so I had to buy the shirt. I haven't had a chance to wear it till today.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Win it or wear it.
yeah. When she brought, it's either the trophy or the steering wheel, and she definitely brought the steering wheel.
All right, we need to move on here to finish things up here. Again, reminder, hashtag Speedy for Speedy sponsor sticker. One of these guys. Hashtag DCR for one of these Hammer Down Racing Report stickers. You can become part of the Hammer Down Army. Slap that on your car.
And you can only win once a month.
Only win once, but yes. Hashtag Speed. We'll do that drawing here in just a little bit. Before we get to that, though, we do have just a little bit of racing news and a very cool video. I want you to check this out here in a
Latest racing news.
I still hear stuff coming from a phone. Anyway, there was Friday night, the Midwest Open Wheel Association Sprint Car Series raced at Jacksonville Speedway in Illinois. In the 410 sprint race, a car went upside down and was called live by the announcer, yet the green flag stayed out. The green flag remained after the car went upside down for 3 laps, and the announcer lost it. You haven't seen this video?
No.
It's terrible.
Check. You don't see the car going
No.
upside down, but
No, the announcer's flipping out.
this
though.
is it's pretty intense. Check this
Yeah.
out.
The track, the race leader is out.
Sure everybody on the infield.
Yeah, everybody's in the infield except for the announcer.
New leader, Joey Mohan. Now car upside down. It's Kevin Newton.
But it's like the camera's confused too.
We're still green. I don't know why nobody's throwing a caution. Throw the caution flag. Is anybody paying attention? Hello. We just had a car flip over. Throw the red flag. What are we doing? Come on. What is going on? Pay attention!
We can laugh about it now because nobody got hurt. But
Yeah.
still a crazy situation.
3 laps, we let the cars go around with a flipped car on the front stretch. What are we doing, guys? Come on!
The director did release
That is
something. I don't know if you
ridiculous.
saw
He did say that he supports the announcer and everything he said. I think the thing I read said that the director is usually
that. On the front
somewhere
stretch.
on the front stretch, but he was out of position because he was printing off lineups or something. He
Oh,
was,
Checks.
boy.
is that what it was?
Yeah, it was
Checks,
print
yeah.
checks.
That probably won't happen again.
So yeah,
No.
so he was not in position to tell anybody in the infield because, like you said, that's where everybody else
Yeah.
was, and they didn't see the car that flipped. And
Yeah, that's.
so, but they're making some changes. They support their announcer, even being critical of him. They deserved it, he said.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
that could have
yeah,
been really, really bad.
crazy stuff.
Yeah.
From the announcer side, I can sort of relate to that.
Maybe
but
give the announcer a radio.
maybe
That would fix that whole problem right there.
I'd like to have a radio at some point in time because
Oh, boy.
a lot of people up in the tower have headphones on, and then something happens on the track, yellow's out, and all right, what's going on? I didn't see it. What is it? If I have a radio, then I could hear what.
Yeah.
You know.
Just buy one.
At
Yeah.
least a
I
monitor.
I bought mine, dude. Like Fremont
Wait,
provides
I could
theirs.
probably use my receiver. Just set it to
To
the
hear
frequency
stuff,
they're
yeah.
doing stuff.
Yep.
I didn't think of that.
Yep.
Wow. The NTT IndyCar Series released their 2026 race schedule. The 17 race schedule features a couple new events at Phoenix Raceway and the streets of Arlington in Texas. All races will once again be broadcast on Fox. The season kicks off on March 1st on the streets of St. Petersburg, Florida. And again, they're the only national racing series in the U.S. to be on a broadcast network, have all their races on a broadcast network. NASCAR Cup Series. Well, what about the Xfinity Series? Because that is on the CW, and technically they're a broadcast network. I don't believe any of the... I don't know. Maybe I think they have all of them.
Maybe we're going.
The article I read said it was the only one, but
they'll have to send a letter to NTTP.
Yeah. Anyway, finally, I mentioned a thing about Rico Abreu a little earlier. Tony Stewart Racing announced he's going to bring Rico Abreu as the new driver for the 2026 season. The car will be the number 24. The car will be number 24. Ricky Warner will return to Tony Stewart Racing as the crew chief for him. Not a bad choice, I don't think.
I don't understand it, but, because it's like a combined effort. Like they're rolling all of Rico's equipment into TSR.
Is that what they're doing? Yeah.
That's what was said before. I don't know the whole stuff, but Rico's got money, like big boy money stuff with all the family stuff. So I don't.
Do you know if they're staying in high limit then?
I would imagine that Rico's going to go race high limit with Tony Stewart stuff. I did see something about a lease of charter because they're starting a charter system next year.
Yeah.
So I believe Rico is leasing the charter that he has earned to Tony Stewart Racing. So Rico Abreu Racing leased
so maybe
it over
that,
here. So now Tony isn't obligated to run World of Outlaw. I'm sure there's some backdoor politics with all this stuff, but that's as I understand it right now.
I believe it. Whether it's late model, modified, or street stock racing, every body part counts. Elbows, knees, those two, but Dominator doesn't sell those. You should choose Dominator Race Products, the go-to source for hood scoops. They got the 3-inch ones, too.
They've got the big ones,
You don't have to make them out of cardboard then. Roofs, wheel covers, nose and tail components, body fasteners, and more. All engineered tough for the track, whether you need an asphalt super late model nose kit, a lightweight aluminum 2-piece roof, or durable composite panels. Dominator has you covered. Order online anytime at DominatorRaceProducts.com or visit your local reputable race shop, such as Ron Miller Race Cars or Dittman Motorsports. Or you can call 419-923-6970 and speak to Dominator directly. For quality parts that keep you dominating the racing field, trust Dominator Race Products.
Yeah, I like their spoiler kit. It's a nice piece.
We do not have a Hammer Down Racing or a Hammer Down hotline this week. That's 2 weeks. Can we retire it finally? There's the number.
Somebody calling in?
Well, it's a number you can call, leave a message. I kind of wanted, what was it I had the idea earlier? Oh, rules for the hot dog race.
Right.
Any ideas for that? Feel free to call or text 419-318-3081. You can call or text anytime.
Man, I was such a good boy during your hot dog race commentary.
It was.
There.
You did very good.
I am so proud of myself.
You earned a fudge round.
Yeah, can't wait. That's a well-earned fudge round there.
So there you go. We do have how many? I don't know what's happening now.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, okay.
How many?
So last week's how many was how many trucks were going to be at Fremont on Friday plus how many super stocks were going to be at Oakshade on Saturday. Do you know what the total number was?
I did.
I believe 23 trucks at Fremont on Friday and 34 super stocks at Oakshade on Saturday. So that total is 57. And I forgot to write down. What did we guess last week? You picked. You picked 60. And I picked 59.
Wow.
So,
pretty close.
Wow.
I
beat
was
you
off
for a
by
change.
3. You were off by 2.
Yeah. So yay me.
I think that's 2 in a row.
That is
Scott.
2 in a row for me. I'm on a roll.
Be still my heart.
Our listener winner was Jason Hogan.
Really?
He picked 56.
Ooh, very good.
Very close there. So Jason Hogan only one to be close. I think we had one that was 59. So it was close,
Yeah.
but he was obviously he was only one off. So Jason Hogan, congratulations. You have a Ocho body part.
You're giving away panels now?
Yeah, I am.
Are you
Yeah.
putting a new body on the thing?
Well, no, I have old panels.
Oh, from last
Inventory.
year. Yeah.
Old inventory. So get a hold of me, and you have 30 days to claim it. And I'm gonna do first come first serve now at this point because I still haven't heard from the winner last week, or I guess that was the first one we did. But got a couple doors, a couple of quarter panels. We got Devon Motorsports on some of the.
Do we have a
quarter
door over at the bull ring of yours?
panels. You did. I don't know if it's still there anymore.
Ah, man, there's so many of them there.
There was
Okay,
one. I
if
don't
we-
think it's there anymore though. I'm kind of sad.
Well, I know people. We can hang it. We can hang it up.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. If these don't get picked up, then
Yeah, let me know.
I'll let you know. But yeah, hopefully we'll have this other prize to be given away for how many very soon.
This is the new sponsor.
The new sponsor.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
We'll tell you about it afterwards.
Hey, I'm pretty.
You might be interested in it.
You'll be very
Yeah.
interested.
Yeah.
You'll think it's kind of cool.
Hopefully it's barbecue.
I guess there's food there, really.
Oh,
But so this week's how many, and a chance to win another Ocho body panel. This will probably be the last one. Not that one. They're behind my garage outside. This will probably be the last one too. This week's how many is how many different feature winners will we have Saturday night at Eldora? You got the 4 Crown Nationals. You got 4 feature events. Midget, Silver Crown, Modifieds?
No.
What was the other one?
High limit.
Well, I know High Limit. But there's another one.
410
sprint car.
sprints.
Okay, the USAC sprint.
USAC sprint.
That's right. So you got 4, and Brian Ruhlman is running all of them, you said.
Yep.
So there could be a chance if Brian Ruhlman wins all of them, which, could or couldn't, then your answer would be 1.
I would like to see the Vegas odds on that.
The answer was it Jack Hewitt that did it once?
Kyle Larson did it too.
Kyle Larson did.
First
Okay.
time he ever seen Eldora.
Really nice. So how many different feature? There's basically the correct answers are between 1 and 4. If you guess anything other than that, might as well just stop. Don't waste your guess. Put it in the comments of our Facebook Live or the YouTube Live. I think the GLSS is Friday night for that. Ohio Sports Splits there. So I'll donate the core I won last week to Cory. There you go.
Hey, we love doors.
Did you bring your truck?
I do.
All right.
It's over there.
We can pick you can pick
Yeah.
a door for you.
Fantastic.
All right.
I want the one with the most damage.
I only got 2, and they're both actually not too bad.
Oh, boo.
To be honest with you.
I like a little class
character.
to
Well,
it.
you can
Yeah.
feel free to beat it up.
Yeah.
Take a hammer or
We'll do
something.
that.
Run over it with the go-karts. Whatever.
Roman
tires
is
up.
not running high limit.
He is not right. Okay. Well, so then 3. Well, I don't know if anybody's running all
Oh, that's
4.
right. That's a 360 sprint car that
Is
he's
it?
taken down there. Yeah.
Okay.
The GLSS guys. Yep.
Gotcha.
I remember seeing that now.
So again, it's how many different feature winners at Eldora on Saturday for the 4 Crown Nationals final night of that. You have until I say 8 o'clock on Saturday night because they're not going to run the features before then.
Right.
Probably not.
So 8 o'clock Saturday, 8 o'clock Eastern for our Australian listeners. That's Eastern in the U.S., I should say. And a chance to win another door panel off of the Ocho. The number 8 stock car, for those of you that aren't familiar with the terminology there. And that's it for that. We can move on to our race menu for this weekend. We got some things happening.
Well, aren't you guys supposed to guess?
Oh, yeah, we are, but I was skipping that.
Okay.
Only because I was trying to move on. Damn it!
Yeah.
Let me see what we got. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. Wow, you guys are. I'm going with 1. I'm going with what everybody is not saying. So they may know something though. What do you got, Ron? 2?
Well, absolutely.
What do you got, Cory?
4.
4.
4
Okay.
different winners. Yeah.
And I would have gone for 4 if Scott hadn't picked 1.
I'm going with all of them.
Now,
One-
if you
one
had,
guy's gonna
if
win
you
all.
had picked 2, you would have forced me to go 1
Yeah,
up.
that
and
would have
1
been,
down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about racing action tonight, actually, and into the rest of this weekend. That is going to be this one right here.
This weekend's racing menu.
So tonight, the 43rd Four Crown Nationals begins at Eldora Speedway with a complete program for the USAC National Sprint Cars and USAC National Midgets. That began at 7:30. Tomorrow night, Ford Crown Nationals continues with championship night for the USAC National Sprint Cars, USAC National Midgets, USAC Silver Crown, Kubota High Limit Racing. That doesn't seem right. I think I messed something up there. I think I switched Friday and Saturday. I'm pretty sure the Great Lakes Super Sprints are there on Friday.
I thought they were too.
Yeah. So that would be a complete program for the Kubota High Limit Racing and Great Lakes Super Sprints on Friday. Gates open at 2, racing at 7:30. And I believe, I don't know how I did that. Yeah, general admission's $35 there on Friday night at Eldora. Wayne County Speedway. Also racing Friday night. It's the Ohio Dirt Blowout night number 1 with the UMP late models, UMP modified super stocks, mini stocks, and special races for late model mechanics.
Ooh.
Powder puff races for modifieds, super stocks, and mini stock. Powder puff races for all those. Gates open at 5, racing at 7:30. General admission $15.
Holy shit! There's gonna be a lot of bent metal.
Well, that's just night 1.
Yeah.
Saturday, as we mentioned, that's the championship night for the USAC National Sprint Cars, USAC National Midgets, USAC Silver Crown, and Kubota High Limit Racing for the 43rd Four Crown Nationals. Gates open at noon with racing at 7. General admission is $40 there at Eldora on Saturday. Montpelier in action on Saturday with the Super Special. Modifieds also in action. They're going to have double features. The makeup for the Terry Hall Memorial also will be happening. That's why they're having double features for the Modifieds. Hornets, Super Stocks, late models in action there Saturday at Montpelier. Gates open at 4, racing at 7. General admission $15. Fremont Speedway, it's Fremont Federal Credit Union Championship night for the 410 Sprint Cars, 305 Sprints, and the Dirt Trucks. Gates open at 4, racing at 7. General admission $20 there, or you can watch it on Rev Limit.
Rev Limit.
For $20
Rev
as
Limit
well.
TV, yep.
$19.99.
Oh, save a penny.
That's it.
Probably tax, though, I'm guessing.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Oh.
I rented one
Either
this
way.
year. I was there, but I still rented.
Uh,
Next day, I was curious
I
to some
gotcha.
stuff. You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were you questioning a call you made or
No,
something? Oh.
no, just people's abilities.
Oh, I got you. Oakshade Raceway, trick-or-treat night and autograph night on Saturday. It's also going to be $750 to win for the DCR Graphic Sportsman, $500 win for the Dominator Super Stocks. Compacts also in action. Gates open at 4, racing at 7:15. General admission $15. You can also come out and see the Chris Mize Memorial Hot Dog Race Champion in action with the Compacts, Megan Elliott. Butler Speedway, it's season championship night there as well on Saturday. 410 Sprints, UMP Modified Street Stocks, 4 cylinders. Gates open at 3, racing at 7:30. General admission $15. And Wayne County Speedway, night number 2 of the Ohio Dirt Blowout. It's also the Sam Huffman Memorial. They're going to have 410 Sprint Cars, UMP late models, UMP modified super stocks, and mini stocks. And Corey seems to think that some of those are going to be bent up from Friday night.
Yeah.
Gates open at 3, racing at 7:30. General admission $25 there at Wayne County. How are we looking for the weather this weekend, Ron? We only have to go through Saturday.
We're looking good.
Looking good.
There might be some rain rolling in, some much needed rain rolling in Sunday night. Other than that, the weekend's looking great, Scott.
All right.
Kinda-
Gates open
kinda
at 3 at
warm.
Oakshade. Did I say
Kinda
4?
warm.
I did say 4. I forgot. My bad. Thank you, Hovis Racing, for pointing out. Oakshade Raceway gates open an hour earlier for the autograph night, 3 o'clock on Saturday. I forgot to update.
We got some pretty sharp listeners
We
out
do.
there, Scott.
I make lots of mistakes, so they're always there to correct me. Other series action this weekend: the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, the Late Model Nationals at Knoxville Raceway, Knoxville, Iowa. That's tonight through Saturday. The World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars, Dennis Roth Classic at Thunderbolt Speedway. They're over in California. That is Friday and Saturday night. Arc Menard Series, the Kentuckiana Ford Dealers 200. Kentuckiana. Is that like somewhere between Kentucky and Indiana?
Indiana, yes, it is.
Why isn't there an Ohioana? Ohioiana. Michigana? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The Kentuckiana Ford Dealers 200 Salem Speedway, Salem, Indiana. That's on Saturday, September 20th. That'll be on FS2 at 8 p.m. NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, the EJP 175 at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. That's going to be Saturday at noon on FS1. And then the Cup Series Mobile 1 301 at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, Sunday at 2 p.m. on USA Network.
I think the Ironman Series is at Atomic Speedway this weekend on Saturday. Rusty Schlenk is leading
The points.
about 45 points.
I haven't seen any posts from him recently. I'm sure he's been busy fixing things.
Phew, that was a hit, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
he broke his.
Man.
He needs to fix his foot. He broke
Yeah.
his foot and concussion,
God.
bruised ribs. I think he
That
said
was
he had.
gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Brian Smith says Corey McCaughey should shave.
All season. I don't know if you guys.
Wait,
see
I
this
did.
or
I
not.
saw
Yeah,
you
oh,
shared a
yeah.
memory.
No, it was all season long. I put a.
Well, no, you shared a memory of a picture of you before you had a beard.
Oh yeah,
recently.
yeah, but
He was 12.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been I put a suggestion box in at Fremont Speedway. You know,
That's right.
like right at the base of the pit tower, and all season long I go over to the box. I look in there. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. And this week I go in there. And there's something there, and it's Brian Smith saying that I should shave. But yeah,
And that was it.
that's it. That's
And
the
your
only.
thoughts?
Tommy O'Leary, of all people, said he would donate $600 to a charity of my choosing if I shaved.
Ooh.
And I said that's not enough. And he said, "Yeah, you're right. It should be $2,500." I said that is enough. So if they raise $2,500,
Let's make this happen.
we'll donate all that. You can do it however you want. You can make a giveaway thing. You can promote it right through this thing. I will, honest to God, I will shave my beard off for $2,500. It'll go to the Liberty Center there in Fremont.
2,500. You ought to shave your legs too, Corey.
Man, now we're getting weird.
That is. All right. Real quick, it looks like our contesting tool for the hashtag Speedies kind of crashed. So we're going to do that drawing here momentarily. So put hashtag Speedy in the comments for a chance to win the Speedy sponsor sticker.
If
Even
you
if you
did-
did
if you
so,
did- if you
if
did
you
it
did so
once,
already, do it again
do it
because it for some reason the tab in my browser it said there was an error. Please refresh it. And now it says 0 entries. So hashtag Speedy with a capital S. We'll give you a couple minutes for that. In the meantime, we're going to draw for the Hammer Down Racing sticker, courtesy of DCR Graphics. You can get those $5 from DCR Graphics if you don't win. So let's do that drawing right now. That's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, here we go. We got 10 entries in this one.
Ooh, that was quick.
It was 9 just a second ago. This is for the sticker.
The Hammer Down
Hammer
Racing
Down Race
Report
Report sticker. I
sticker.
guess I should be more specific. 9/18. And Josh Hovis is the winner.
Damn.
Did you need one?
No,
I was like,
I just like winning stuff. Winning stuff's fun.
Congratulations, Josh Hovis. You have the one of these guys.
You can probably pick it up from Scott
Probably.
at Oakshade on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't see the Hovises enough, really. Need to see them more often. And now, I see we got some Speedies. We'll do the Speedy.
Told me to get off my phone.
What?
Gumby did.
All
He must have seen me on my phone.
right, let's do the giveaway for the Speedy Sponsor sticker. Again, don't forget, check out SpeedySponsors.com for more information on your favorite driver. If your favorite driver's not on there, tell them to get on there. Create a free driver profile, tracks, whatever, everything. It's all free, and it's basically a way to connect drivers, sponsors, tracks, and series. Showdown Series is on there. I created that for you.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
do remember this.
You're welcome.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice.
So here's
Oh boy, they're rallying the troops.
what's happening.
Like they're talking about getting together to try to get me to shave. Just said I would. It's gonna come back gray and patchy. I feel like it'll look like I got that alopecia or whatever, where I got spots that are missing. And
Wait, isn't that like what Will Smith's Jada
Maybe.
Pinkett or whatever her
Yeah.
name is, and keep my wife's name out your...
out your mouth.
Yeah.
Smack.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay.
Yeah. Wouldn't hurt so bad had he had a beard. I have a beard.
Do you speak from experience?
I have definitely been punched in the mouth a few times.
All right, here we go for hashtag Speedy for the Speedy sponsor sticker.
No whammies, no whammies.
No whammies. Ohio Sports Blitz.
Oh,
Corey
shit.
was in there. Corey
Hey,
won!
All right.
Congratulations!
I told you I like winning.
You can pick that up
Instant.
Saturday at Oakshade Raceway.
You can pick it up right now.
How did it go to me and then back to me?
It's a random thing. Let's get rid of that. All
Look at
right.
that.
I think we're done giving stuff away.
Man, this is worth the drive.
Was it? You get a door
Absolutely.
too?
I get a door. I
Yeah.
get a Speedy sponsor. I'm not sure what it is, but we're going to hang that up somewhere.
Thanks to producer Dave, Kemmer, contributors John Young, Matt Swander, Bob Stazak. Make sure to like us on Facebook. Follow us on X at Hammer Report. Follow us on YouTube. Listen to us on your favorite podcasting platform, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. And, of course, check out hammerdownracerreport.com. I have the results from all the hot dog races posted there, as well as all the sponsors on the homepage. So if you want to check out those times, kind of get an idea where you need to be for next year, they're there at hammerdownracerreport.com. Thanks to our sponsors, Oakshade Raceway, Romular Race Cars, Magic Moment Entertainment, Dittman Motorsports, Dominator Race Products, DCR Graphics, and Freeze Frame Photos. Thanks to our guest this week, Megan Elliott, the Chris Mize Memorial Hot Dog Race champion, first ever. And she's also the first woman hot dog race champion ever, because she's the first ever, really.
First of everything.
Yeah. Next year, we could have the first male hot dog race winner. It's crazy. Good donation at the bull ring race. All right. Thanks to Corey for coming in as well. Looking forward to the Showdown Series. Again, the first race at Oakshade coming up a week from Saturday.
The 27th. Yes, and anybody that would like to, best drive, highest finishing truck, highest finishing car, whatever, all the contingency stuff, we'll still do all that. I'm just not chasing it
You're not chasing
like that.
If somebody has something, though,
absolutely. Please reach out. Please do all that stuff. I'm just
the highest finishing blue race car.
Yeah, great. The best,
highest finishing
the
truck,
best looking
highest finishing
8S out there.
There you go. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
The highest finishing 8S.
There might be 2 8S's. There's a dirt truck that's
there
an
is.
8S.
I know. I've seen that.
Yeah, and he's coming to Oakshade. So
the highest finishing 8S with blue.
He's got some blue. Yeah. He's got some.
All right,
blue.
we're getting too picky here. That is a wrap first we'll see you next Thursday at 7 o'clock. That's a wrap on show number 396 of the Hammer Down Racing Report.
You have been listening to the Hammer Down Racing Report, available on demand on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting platform.